Hello viewers, welcome back. Doing a couple of readings for you this morning and going to try to do another channel session for you shortly. Trump is obviously trying to do more obstruction of justice, which is hysterical to me. The madder he gets, the more he tries to block aides from testifying, White House aides from testifying in the White House. I want to look at that first. Will he stop the aides from testifying? Then I want to look at impeachment. I've never felt like they would impeach Trump, but the tide seems to be turning because there's so much evidence in the Mueller report. I feel like once they get the unredacted version of it, which they will get, yeah, Sword of Truth just fell out as I'm saying that. They will get the unredacted, and I want to take a look at will they impeach him. But first, let's look at will Trump block the White House aides from testifying. For those of you who have not seen Tara's Apprentice video on what was Trump supposed to learn, brilliant video, go watch that today. What was Trump supposed to learn? It was just mind-boggling the amount of information that came out in that video, none of which he has learned. I kind of laughed, Johnny, if you're watching this, I had to laugh out loud when you pulled up the justice card. You were talking about balance. I burst out laughing because I flashed on he was supposed to learn about the law because he's never learned how to work with the law. He always breaks the law. He knows nothing about the legal system. So that's one reason why I try not to watch what cards people are pulling. I try to just listen to what the messages they're getting from the cards, because I have different cards and different feelings about some of them. I have to say that reading was just spot on. So, White House aides, are you going to testify or is Trump going to block you? Not that we can trust their testimony, but so many of them lie. I feel like part of them will. Offering up the crumbs. Some of them will. As you guys can see, I'm back in my own home this week. Finished dog sitting for my neighbor on Monday, so I'm back to my usual environment. There's an agreement, for the White House aides to testify. Would also bring out who's in bed with who. The challenge is Trump. The challenge is Trump trying to block it. At the root of this, Trump trying to act like the emperor dictator as opposed to acting like the president. In the past, tied to the devil. Just the major arcana that's coming out in this is just amazing. The emperor, the devil, crowning the reading, the sun, illumination, bright light of the sun, disinfecting all his corruption. Interesting, near future, the spy card or information being brought forward, it's almost as if some of the White House, Trump's going to look at some of the White House aides as if they're spies, is what I'm getting, that are going to give up information on him. Also, moneyed news coming out. They will offer it up. And the Sword of Truth again. Yeah, the White House aides are going to, they're going to testify. Trump is going to be put in defense mode again, trying to protect what he's got, but it's a loss for him. It's a loss, so they will testify. Now let's look at, will they get around to impeaching Trump. We all know there's enough information that any rational congressional person knows he should be impeached. The problem is the Senate, where they know they probably won't have the votes unless enough Republicans turn. In a way, to me, it would just make the Republicans look worse for not protecting our Constitution. The president has broken his oath of office. Obstruction of justice is a big deal. But will they decide to start impeachment proceedings and impeach Trump? There is a plan. They're coming up with a plan of action. Interesting. Congress is trying to get to calmer waters, trying to move forward. That's a moving forward card. The challenge is all the money that's in politics. So that tells me in moving forward with this, the challenge would be, especially on the Republican side, although there are a lot of Democrats that take corporate money too. The challenge is, the donors. But at the root of this is all the treachery in the past, the government working, getting the Mueller report, government functioning the way it should, crowning the reading. Here's Trump sitting on all his money. And near future, it feels like knocking Trump down to size. He is a Gemini, so he's an air sign. Swords tend to represent air signs. Knocking him down to size, justice coming in, working together across the aisle, working together. The Mueller report, Mueller sitting there. So maybe after Mueller testifies, that's when they'll start working together. I still feel like it could kind of go either way. They're still juggling a little bit, but it feels like Trump trying to defend himself, but also Democrats defending their position. They're getting battle weary too. It feels like some swift action is coming in here after Mueller testifies. Yeah, moneyed information, but also kind of standing your ground. This is Pentacles are about earth energy, standing your ground, being steadfast, big change for the Fool, big change. Yeah, they're worried about the loss to America. They're worried about the loss to America when all the secrets come out. They're worried about how that will impact America. But yeah, but all the corruption and taking action on it, success. Again, Mueller, based on the Mueller report, all the logic behind it. They will be working together. So even those that have tried to get away with supporting Trump, they will be working together. There are some that will work with the Democrats. I'm going to say, yeah, they will start some impeachment proceedings. Now, whether they actually impeach or use that as leverage to get him out of office, let's ask. Will they actually succeed in impeaching Trump? Or will they just use that like they did with Nixon and Watergate? They used the leverage of you're going to be impeached, as leverage to get him out. Thief card just fell out. Sneakiness, underhandedness, trying to get away with stuff. Deception. They're going to charge in. They're waiting right now, waiting on the harvest, studying everything. The challenge is the immature Trump, working out all the details, investigating, working out all the details. Here in the past, I turned my computer down too much. Here in the past, justice working. Here's moving forward with an action. So they will go into action on impeachment. The Chariot. The Chariot, for me, it's about success, but it also can be about moving on or traveling. I think they will, they'll know they have enough votes. Because there will be some Republicans coming in together with them. There's two sphinxes pulling the Chariot. And it's a black and white issue. It's a black and white issue. It's clear cut. They can see it. The betrayal to the country by Emperor Trump. They're also going to uncover more about gifts of money. The challenge is getting Trump to pack his bags and go. All the fighting and bickering about it, it feels like it's a little bit of a 50-50 right now, whether they'll impeach. No, victory. Victory. They will be victorious in impeaching. Yeah, defeat of Trump. Bringing out all the illusions also with Russia, breaking down all those illusions with Russia. So, yeah, I think they will actually impeach him now. Things change. I know some people get frustrated watching readers that start picking up on different things in readings. There's a lot of free will at work. And when you're dealing with, all the members of Congress, there's over 400 in the House and then the Senate on top of it. There's a lot of free will involved. So energy shifts, energy changes, people get on board. So, seeing when Trump leaves, that kind of keeps moving also. Part of it is also Trump's energy. Like, he's going to go kicking and screaming and clawing at the door. They're going to have to pry him out of the White House, take him at gunpoint or something. So I'll stop there. I do think they will impeach him and then try to get him to pack his bags and go. So that may be the final thing that actually gets him out is actually impeaching him. Even if they tried to use it as negotiation, Trump's so resistant to it, he would probably be kicking and screaming. So we'll see how this works out. But I think they will start impeachment proceedings and impeach him. So let's see how it goes. Thanks, guys. Bye.